Very sneaky beaky like, isn't it? And with the heavy lead on B, they could pounce. Oh, they can pounce all right, Aurora. What dual Berettas? They're hers now. Naomi's got a nice HE that goes over the top, does a lot of damage on Anja, who's going for the plant. She has no armor, so it's particularly deadly. Goes back in for a second time. Qiyarah spams her through the smoke. They're just trying to overwhelm. Don't want that bomb to go down. And Marie does eventually find that kill, which has allowed that plant. And with a 4-on-3, there is a kit in play, so a chance for NIP.
They've got pretty good post plants as well. There's a molly. There's a lot of danger that could come their way. Aurora is just fighting. Wild West swinging the bomb site. And that's allowing Ismo to get involved as well. Aurora taking all of the contact, and it's making it very difficult indeed. Astralis, they just set the pace. And look at how hyped they are.
Yeah, get the little dance going. Yeah, Aurora's a bit like me, where like, you know, when you go to an event like the major and you're watching all these teams playing, you're getting so excited. All you want to do is play CS, and you just want to get involved, and you want to, you want that feeling for yourself. So yeah, great to see her kicking off the pistol round with a bang.
That's awesome as well. That is leading by example. And what I really like about that pistol especially is that NIP, it felt like they were looking to disrupt with the nade, with the swing, and it just didn't happen. Astralis remained cool, calm, and collected, and they were able to set themselves up. I really like the distraction from Aurora as well, because while she is taking all the contact, not only can Ismo just sit in towards gap, but the rest of the Astralis players can set up really concrete after plants in case something goes a little bit begging.
4 AKs come out for Astralis.
I like it. Future-proofing.
Yeah. Just like the aspirations of the team. What is scary is there are a lot of ninjas. I'm not sure if they're wearing pajamas, but they're certainly ready to pounce. Grouped up, one in the sandbags. They start to edge forward. Anja could be in trouble. Oh no, Aurora's gone down. The AK is getting overwhelmed, but no, it's okay. It's okay. They just lose one. The only downside is Josephine's not close enough to get that AK, but hey, only losing one rifle could be worse.
Yeah, not the end of the world, is it? Absolutely fine for Astralis. Setting the tempo, I like it. NIP go for a swing. Everyone's stacked together, just hoping to overwhelm players at ramp. It's been a very quiet sort of like engagement on the A ramp. Everyone's just been sneaking around, trying to get involved a little bit more. But finally, we see the rifles for NIP. See Jenkins thinking about lining up some utility for middle, just jump spotting at the moment. Qiyarah on B, and it's the other twin on the other side of the map that looks to take the first contact.
Astralis are going to fall off. Qiyarah might indeed be the one that takes the fight. Astralis set up for B. Just walking on forward. It's got this flash set up Qiyarah, but the timing of it, it's just as Astralis enter the site. Now she's back deep forward, and she is hitting the deck. Anja jumps up and domes her. And NIP, what can you do? They just get devastated on B.
You got to save. That's what you've got to do fundamentally. Right idea for jenkon to flash Qiyarah, and the timing of it was as soon as the utility was being dispersed by Astralis, so it felt like they were setting up for an execute. Instead, they were all ahead of it. And Marie makes sure she's ahead of NIP and their antics to try and save. AIM, last player standing. There's someone right below her. It's going to make things very uncomfortable to try and hold on to this M4. In fact, she's not going to be able to do it. There's that upgraded rifle for Josephine.
Yeah, you take that, you don't even lose a single body. A perfect gun round from Astralis. Bit of pressure on A early, and it couldn't have been better in the timing of this. Let's check this kill out. Okay, she did just hit the floor, but it was so fast. Again, there was nothing she could do. Marie's lurk was brutal. Yeah, Aurora is having a good time.
I love it. That's what you need as well. You need good vibes.
Yeah,
good
especially
energy.
from your leader, right?
Yeah. That's been heard.
Setting the tone.
Boost up for AIM.
Boosty Wiggis. That's what we call it. When me and Brandon are playing together. Like, give me a Boosty Wiggis.
That's why we always die. Just it takes so long to assemble the boosty woost. Just can't do it.
They fixed that in the recent patch, though.
Fun fact about AIM and why her M is capitalized in her name. It's because she's called Mia.
Well, it was certainly a fact.
It was fun. Spelling things backwards is fun. Ismo, under B. Damn, it's cool, AK.
Or Omzi. You wondered for her name backwards.
No, I don't.
All right, same go. Oh, the flash is better this time. Can't find the kill. Good damage onto Aurora. And information. You're wishing you had rifles. The Deagle behind double.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. And yours. Just walk through the A-bomb site. So, abort. We got places to be. She's in the back lines. Oh, didn't know that there was a player right there, and now it gets a little hairy, a little scary. Ismo getting 2 back, alleviating that pressure. Still one player low. Certainly doable. There's the shot. I don't know how she even saw her. Barely a slither of health, so that certainly helped. And a 2v2 with Deagles in hand. Yes, we'll give this a look in. Ismo, it's still findable, but no, she stands strong. 3 in the round for her. Oh my god! She did it again.
Damn, all right, ramziiN. Sheesh. That was close. That was expensive as well for Astralis, but it doesn't matter fundamentally. They've won 4 rounds in a row, but that's confidence. That is giving a lot of confidence over to NIP. They are still well within these rounds. They've been close each and every time, bar the full eco. Some fantastic shots. Full praise to Anja for having that lurk time in. Some of the slight inexperience with the comms, maybe. Look, they can be elevator. I'm not peeking. I'm just tucked. But it doesn't matter. They get the round. Qiyarah will find Ismo. That's over at B.
Good opener. ramziiN's AWP noted. She's still sticking around. Gets her kill. Now she can move. He's spotted in mid. Cheeky little repause from jenkon. Is forced off. Naomi's called over to support. ramziiN's found another. That AWP immediately finding impact as soon as it comes into the server.
I really like this setup in mid. Naomi's ahead of all the utility. Aurora's dealt with Qiyarah and Marie. Ooh, for a moment, it looked like this is potentially still on, and it can be. If Aurora is able to find the player back gens. Throws the molly forward, full blind, and I feel like that might be the end of her. Instead, it's the end of Naomi. But ramziiN stands tallest. Providing Overwatch. AWP comes into play, and it delivers. Good on its promise. 3 kills.
Yeah, good news for Astralis is they did find 3 kills as well against NIP, so they're still keeping it expensive. Aurora with a second after she finds the lurking player, but yeah, I don't know if they were quite ready for the AWP to be out so early. ramziiN getting plenty done with it. Still not comfortable for NIP. Astralis, the whole gang, it's A, and it's all 5 of them.
It's a good move, but they are being burnt alive and torn up by this utility. Marie is basically a whisker away from death. Smokes will still come out. Aim forced forward by the incendiary, but it just fundamentally doesn't matter. What a push. That's ridiculous. Naomi trapped in as well. But Ismo still finds one. This is chaotic, and yet it's still fine.
That utility was just absolutely crushing. It was just the flames singeing them down low, and then a HE over the top just to take another chip off their shoulders. And AIM just runs on forward. The flames at her back, doesn't matter. Finding all her kills. That will now give NIP a little bit more comfort. We're back on pistoles.
That was sick. That was so good from AIM. The idea of that molly is to push her into the fight. And you've got a player there. Ready and waiting, but they were not anticipating just the sharp mechanics put on display there. The nades are being thrown off the corner of the staircase. It has been flashes. This time it was a little bit more nasty. Shrapnel hits the toes of Ismo, but it's Naomi and AIM to open things up. But Marie and Ismo combine. Every single round, there's a lot of casualties. It never feels clean.
Oh! Oh my god, it's hard to believe. Maybe I still am. Marie's deagle. It looked like it was going to hit onto ramziiN, and Ismo has a chance. Most of that AWP was spotted. Oh, but the HE.
Oh.
Homing missiles straight to the dome. ramziiN survives, clutching it out. But that was just the pistols, and it comes very close.
Yeah, if she had armor, she wouldn't have died. It was the lack of investment, but every round feels like a gun round at the moment. This is chaotic. What a first map to this series. Welcome to the server, both Astralis and NIP. God, it feels good to be back in EU. My goodness me.
This is definitely delivering. Aim. Finding over the smoke. Naomi, this time in gap. Josephine wants to have a fight. The HE blows the smoke, and she is revealed. No trickery for her. ramziiN catches the mid-lurking as well. Further HE damage caused onto Anja. Anja feeling it, Anja? Not sure what my aim was with that joke. Oh, Ismo. There we go. Into the site they go. Good Molotov. Gonna keep them at bay, but there's a counter one thrown forward. And Ismo collects onto jenkon. A forward position being taken. Bomb not being planted. Default, and Ismo up close has found another kill. A 2v2. Made from a 2v4.
No way.
She's not done. She's walking through. They're both walking through. They're doubled up. Naomi, though. Oh, she's ready for it. I like the idea. But Naomi, she knew exactly what was coming.
I don't know if I like the idea. I'm going to be real. That's
Maybe not
so
both of them.
brave. Both of them is crazy, right? Both of them is outrageous. Fair play to Ismo. Getting the kill on the B bomb site. It feels like B is very vulnerable right now. This all started, by the way, with, what, 3 opening kills for NIP, and suddenly it gets turned right back on its head. Individual heroics, and yeah, this is... It's an attempt.
Yeah, I think if they were the position slightly different, it would have worked. Maybe not. Maybe it's a silly idea. In the heat of the moment, all ideas seem good. Except Carolina Reaper chili sauce. That's never good.
Boost. Oh, that was close.
Really close. The HE dodged.
Ismo again. Always a threat. I think she's been spotted. Yeah, information goes both ways. Qiyarah on the angle doesn't matter. Instant evisceration, but ramziiN is here and steps in just in time.
Ismo is demolishing them, and aim caught off by Anja. Naomi, surely to find this trade. Yeah, costly though. Brought down low. She has to bail. They're immediately hearing that. They're responding. Naomi has to call over support, and Marie, off the back of that, knowing exactly what NIP are doing, has slipped in. Marie's going to end this round unless she's caught off by ramziiN. Oh, she's going to be caught off by ramziiN. That's so unlucky. Fast shot from ramziiN. That's impressive. Her lurk timing could have been everything. Bomb still to be planted, and there's a chance with 2 players low.
Yeah, exactly. There's no utility to really get them involved in this. They've got a flash, they've got a smoke. Instead, they just send it completely into the bomb site. Josephine on the Galil needs to tussle with ramziiN, but of course, it's ramziiN hitting the shots. 12-4 right now on the server. And it's just about... That's been the story of this entire first half for both of these teams. So many clutch moments coming in.
Yeah, it feels like ramziiN is generally the one to get it done as well. That's at least 2 1v1s that she's pulled off alone. This one came close. And ramziiN also, that kill there, that's the one that gets him the round. If Marie catches that timing, which it looked like If either she'd held for another like 2 seconds, she finds ramziiN, or if she'd been 2 seconds faster, she gets through. So it's just very unfortunate for her.
What's exciting is ramziiN is actually incorporating a blend into her AWP pin, being dynamic, moving across the map quite a lot. But there you just see it, a highlight. Using her utility, backing off, can flash Qiyarah as she sits close next to the scaffold. Aurora catches a glimpse of aim at the top of Crane, and it's Josephine that punishes.
Aurora's AWP, as soon as she gets it out, has to be passed over, but fair enough. Josephine can hold the line. Ismo is convinced that this play is going to happen again. At some point, NIP are going to want to get information. Molotov goes forward. No sound cue comes from it. Qiyarah is patient. Behind wood, Aurora, again. They're catching these players off on A each time.
Oh.
Dude, Ismo's sick.
Yeah, she's the GOAT.
What else can you say? The entry she's finding into B are something else. Josephine with that AWP gets the kill. ramziiN, this time there's no clutch for you.
I mean, it is literally every single time. Astralis are doing the same thing, by the way. They are slowly working the map, but also just leaving lurks. Not only at B, but also at A. More often than not, they will heavily prioritize throwing utility and taking control of B stairs. And that is when Marie either activates in middle, or Aurora or Anja will walk up and try and find a gap in short. Because every single time, they're leaving it open NIP, and they are being punished round after round after round.
Astralis breaking the economy of NIP finally, after all those clutches. I saw a flash forward. Oh, a follow-up. That's really cool. I love that. I'm going to incorporate that in my games.
Look at this. Just accounting for boosts, potentially. Molly clears the sandbag, although it doesn't matter. Aim with the USP, and ramziiN's found another. This is completely turned on its head for Astralis. Ismo thrown into a 1-on-5. Would need the full house. They've got armor as well behind the rifles, and they all swing together. 5 alive on a half-buy from NIP.
Well, that's not the round that you think NIP are going to get for their 6, but hey, they get it done. Astralis are going to be feeling a little sad. This is such a cool way to get the opener, which is already great, but then, yeah, that just feels like a fumble. You throw in the Molotov forward, got to be ready for the play to swing. I think maybe the push into middle, with the lack of information that Marie had, I feel like maybe they expected a couple of players there and that maybe ramp would have space.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just don't think they were ready for the player, not only in sandbag, but kind of currently where aim is standing by top crane. They weren't ready for the different elevations on the peaks, and that really unsettled them. There's that flash again. Qiyarah gains space and actually decides not to hang around, but that could be to her detriment. Anja will find her.
Another opening. Anja's not done yet. Continuing to tear into sight. jenkon, yeah. Not aware that Anja had scaled so far up. ramziiN, oh, she was looking for that kill, but getting past Ismo. You gotta be something special to do that aim. A 1v5. And they're everywhere. Flames land in front of her face. This clutch, nigh impossible. So Astralis should be in a good position to get their 6 and leave us all tied up. Aim will walk through the smoke looking for something, but she's not gonna find it.
I came to climb higher. I ain't going back. Now I've come so far. Up out of the fire. I've whispered my dreams to the moon and the stars. I've done my running like everyone else. I was scared. I was scared. Now I feel it coming. It's coming to pass. It's my time. It's my time. The whole wide world just under my feet. I feel invincible, unshakable, unbreakable. Now I am indestructible. The whole world just under my feet. I feel invincible, unshakable, unbreakable. Now I am indestructible. I've paid my dues, yeah. I've had my share of pain. I made friends with my demons. Time over again. But it's time to move on, yeah. I've opened the door to love and forgiveness. I'm no longer at war. I've done my running like everyone else. I was scared. I was scared. Now I feel it coming. It's coming to pass. It's my time. It's my time. The whole wide world just under my feet. I feel invincible, unshakable, unbreakable. Now I am indestructible. The whole world just under my feet. I feel invincible, unshakable, unbreakable. Now I am indestructible. Indestructible. I am indestructible. Indestructible. I am indestructible. The whole wide world just under my feet. I feel invincible, unshakable, unbreakable. Now I am indestructible. The whole world just under my feet. I feel invincible, unshakable, unbreakable. Now I am indestructible. Whoa, I'm indestructible.
Ismo's the GOAT. That's all there is to say, really. Owning on that B bomb site. Creating opportunities for Astralis. And we were just talking in the break, and we said, you know what? There was a lot of advantages that Astralis had in that half, and it felt like they could have easily won out the half 8-4, 9-3. Oh,
Okay, maybe another pistol round would do them nicely.
that was ridiculous. Come on.
Good way to open it up. Smoke forward. Marie looking for another head. My farm. Oh, God,
What?
Marie. Give them a chance. And a two-player advantage in the retake. A smoke and kit available as well. And by sheer numbers, they can overwhelm. Smoke goes forward. Marie's not done yet. She is not done yet. Oh my God, she's on for the ace. Runs out of bullets. Maybe she'll just get it. All 5 for Marie. What a round.
Oh my God. What is this team? The future. That's what it is. That's a top 5 play if I've ever seen one. What a round out of Marie. That second shot was just the pick of the bunch. Let's see this again. Unbelievable shots. When you're in that 5-on-3, by the way, Astralis play it perfectly. They swarm both ramp and gap, whilst at the same time having to smoke on the bomb and just defusing in amongst all the chaos, guaranteeing that round. Meanwhile, on B, it's chaos about to ensue. Anja overwhelmed. B bomb site. It looks like it belongs to NIP.
Okay. It's gotten in. Oh. Okay. Hold up. Is this still doable? No, it's not. That burst into the site did a lot of work. The bomb goes flying. So a fair bit of damage at the very least. No bomb plant there. Shall just recover both rifles. That was a very fast round.
That was sick. Absolutely chaotic. I'm I'm just in awe of how fast this game is. It just feels like we're just getting head-on collisions every single time, just on a bomb site. It is scrappy. It is just reckless. It's Counter-Strike.
An opening kill for NIP. That's something to get excited about. In middle as well, I think. Yeah. The minimap has
mid.
2 X's, but yeah. And Yaka's not done. She gets both players from this mid push. Massive. Open up the round for NIP. Josephine trying to fight back, trying to get some sort of control, and she's found a double as well. We're back even. And there's still a player in this smoke no longer. AIM doing her best Ismo impression. Speaking of, arriving at B.
But not to be at the moment. There's utility here to go for this. There's nades, there's a smoke that Josephine could throw, and they can even flash themselves in for the entry. Astralis are definitely going to give this one a look in. This boost is really good from AIM at the top of the double box. Jenkon can also just kind of mop up the pieces. But again, Josephine, she's on for the ace now. Surely not. Another ace right here. It could potentially be it, but no. Qiyarah bails out NIP.
Oh, there was a real world where she could have even gone for the defuse there. I think she was just going to fire for a couple of shots and then get on it with that smoke once it landed. But really good attempt in the retake. And this round, again, it comes down to a 1v1, but this is a 3v5.
Yeah.
Josephine taking that aggressive stance down the ramp, gets the double and gives Astralis a chance. They're going to force into it knowing that only one player survived.
Aurora, what do you...
Yeah.
This is...
It's there. We're all seeing it.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, Aurora is going to go supernova. Get it? Because they're both space.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Come on, guys.
I get it.
Whoa.
Triple boost, this is cool.
It's actually a pretty deep angle you get, isn't it? You can see right on in there.
The issue is that if they go, oh, actually, and clear it, it could be okay. The spam doesn't do as much damage as I thought it might. The follow-up nade, however, does absolutely nothing. That's fine for Astralis. You're more than happy with that. You even got the MP9 that you can give over to Marie, who's got armor.
The body's on top of the box. That is not a normal place to see your body. That's really funny. Smoke.
This is a great smoke. This is a great smoke. They're not going to be ready for this.
Play. Oh, no. ramziiN fights forward. Ismo dropping. Bomb planted. Aurora's Nova sounding off, and I think just the sound of that alone gives the tease a pretty confident feeling in this round. Anya's deagle needed to be perfect from ramp.
No
Oh my
way.
God.
Don't you dare, Aurora.
1v4 with the Nova. The play of the day.
Don't hype it up like it's going to be
Aurora
anything.
setting us up for a moment of magic. The shotgun in hand. About to send them out the server. There's the first kill. The second, right in front of you. And the third, not going to be. But hey, it's a couple of kills with the Nova. It's fun.
She made money. She made like 1.8k off that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the point of going through, right? Because they go for the eco here, and then she'll be able to buy an AWP into the next round.
Yeah. It shouldn't work, but it does. I think is the sentiment I definitely share. NIP have been quietly collecting these rounds, by the way. 8 rounds each. Got more than enough to play with. Gonna need to buy, guys. There we go. AIM is... Get to buy a gun? Okay, she has now. That was a bit worrying.
Who needs them? She's got a knife. Straight out the UK, straight into the B bomb site is where NIP are going. Stack or Astralis on A. Well, 3 players. Those boosted comrades in mid. So the perfect read from NIP. Oh, you're in the drop. Jenkon dealing with the left. A few bodies here. And the AK is lost.
That's a good save already. Astralis are just going to go for exits yet again. It's kind of a rinse and repeat of the previous, just looking for damage. Aurora and Ismo just creeping close. This is a sick boost. You stand on the back of kind of the yellow fences, and now you can see right over the top. Easy does it for NIP. Any more casualties? Yeah, there is. But I don't think that rifle's going to be able to be recovered.
Three players alive is fine. One saved AK will keep Astralis happy, but for NIP, that's also 3 rounds in a row. The T side starts to get underway. But now I think we will see that up. Yep, there it is. Courtesy of the Nova kills from 2 rounds prior. NIP calling the timeout. An important round here where if they can break Astralis, gives them a really nice runway into the end of this map.
Yeah, NATO will just be saying how important this round is. I'm surprised some timeouts didn't come in earlier, to be honest, but this is a perfect example of when to use one. Because as you mentioned, the money is going to be on thin ice for Astralis if they do end up losing this round. So they understand the significance and the importance. I'd love to just see a set play come out the gate for NIP. Because you know Astralis have just invested into this. They're not going to have the best amount of money in the world. And yeah, look at that. They're going to go straight towards B.
There's that double HE that was posted on Reddit. I've seen doing the rounds in mid. Cool to see that out the gate, even though no one was on the other side. Aurora's AWP is here. This is very similar to the way NIP were holding B on occasion. So plenty of players, at least the ones you want here. Aurora's frantically calling their assistance. Qiyarah runs straight in, but it's a 2 for 2. They're trading successfully onto the site. Anja is still here in the shadows, in the smoke. ramziiN was holding for it, ready for the play, but Anja still wins it out. How does she get both of them? She had no right winning the fight onto ramziiN. But off the back of it, that should be the round. Molotov goes forward, but it doesn't matter. There's a smoke on the bomb, and it will be defused.
Yeah, well played. Really, really well done from Anja. Just swings through the utility, wants to try and upset NIP's potential, setting up in crossfires and afterplants. Instantaneously denied. This is the perfect way to do it. But that was a good idea from NIP, because you know the utility isn't going to be great for Astralis, so you try and go for a punch or execute. You try and just get something going with a set play, and it doesn't happen. And now the shoe's on the other foot, actually. Take a look at this. You got a couple of AKs thrown in the mix, but for NIP, it doesn't feel great. Was that a knife? Or was that the double nades in mid?
No. Well, maybe actually, yeah. I think it was the nades. Okay. Qiyarah's rifle. Proving its worth. 2 kills. Additional weaponry that can be recovered, although Naomi doesn't have armor. Smoke forward. Now utility goes forth. Marie finds hers. That's just a low HP player. Not a big deal, and Qiyarah knows that she's the one to keep being the hero. Over the top, looking for bodies. She's found another. A 2v2. Out of nothing, NIP have managed to make this round competitive and even arguably have the advantage that Aurora upgrades to a rifle. And it's got to be Qiyarah. The whole round has to be Qiyarah, and it can't quite be. 4 up until the final one, but Anja able to clutch it out. Astralis onto double digits.
That's 3 rounds this second half in which there could have been an ace. Fair play to Astralis for holding on, but you got to give a lot of credit there to Qiyarah for making things happen. Over the top of the default box was exceptional. That's the first kill, by the way. Just spamming through the tarpaulin. But from there, it is a very nice retake. You throw the smoke in towards short. You then go together after eliminating another player that's there. They didn't expect Qiyarah to be in the same position as her twin. But they are partners in crime after all. Astralis hit double digits first. That was only the half buy.
Aurora. Nice little spot behind the Molotov. An opener for free. Been great, actually, seeing both Aurora and ramziiN really putting the numbers into the server. Our discussion pre-game, well, we'll come back to it because Ismo goes 1 for 1. Qiyarah gets the trade. Oh, I thought maybe...
Aurora needs to leave.
Aurora is leaving in a body bag. And Josephine tries to swing through to get one back. 2 versus 3. NIP with the advantage.
They've got utility. They can just flash out the bomb site. Marie, I like this play, but you are so separated from your teammates. Playing ahead of this, ramziiN is low. There's every chance in the world. Oh, that she could get the best of them, but no. Qiyarah swings, clears the angle, and now Anja is put in a near impossible scenario. Wouldn't even mind the save here, to be honest. Yeah, that's exactly what she's going to do. Actually, giving it a look in.
Surely not.
It's not happening.
Yeah, if you don't find a kill like here. Here.
Here.
Maybe here. Oh, there's that kill. Okay, now you're interested. Now you're interested. Oh, almost. Almost. Just eluding her. We're tied up again.
Sure, I could give
trading.
yeah, it really is. But I've got to actually give a lot of credit to Astralis because I thought they'd come into this game maybe a little bit scared, a little bit worried, especially considering how previous results have gone. But my goodness me, they are more than happy to take every single fight. They want to go for as many clutches as possible. And the game is just ridiculously competitive. I did not expect this whatsoever, and I am thoroughly impressed with Astralis.
They're not going to be impressed with the weapons they have. And he's got a deagle. I mean, listen, we saw the pistols went around earlier, so... who can say? It is kind of odd that NIP are about to be in the lead in this map because it's felt like Astralis has been winning. But I think just the unlikeliness of a few of the clutch rounds for NIP in that first half has made it feel more like Astralis have been doing better than NIP, even though NIP have the same amount and are about to have more rounds.
Yeah, I'm impressed with NIP, though. They've shown an incredible amount of resilience throughout this entire map. Marie on the flank, hoping. Let's play holding for it. ramziiN locks it in. Going back to what we were saying, ramziiN has just been fantastic as these ecos just get cleaned up. Bar 1 casualty, that's a fantastic round for NIP, but ramziiN is putting up some fantastic numbers. I'm very impressed. 18 and 13 on a map like Vertigo as well, where it's kind of difficult to AWP, especially on the T side, but she's making it work. I think she's been predominantly rifling this half.
Only the first timeout for Astralis. Comes at a crucial moment as they don't have the best bits and bobs to work with. No AWP for anybody. Ismo an A4 user.
In my trying times of trying to win a game of Face It, I've actually swapped to the A4 now as a placebo. You know what? Feels kind of good.
Either way, it goes fast.
Disrespectful.
Ooh, Anja has copped a lot, but still gets the kill. And the control.
I think the biggest thing for Astralis is knowing when to disengage. This is a perfect example of it. I really like the fact that Anja's just backed up. Aurora solo B, sure. Ismo's in close proximity. Oh, Qiyarah might find this timing, but no. Anja punishes, and this is going to push NIP into B.
Smoke 4, but they're already going to be ahead of it. Aurora, yeah, was in a tough spot. Ismo might be able to bail them out. Good damage done to the first. HE off the mark. bomb to be planted. God, you'd love that HE right now while ramziiN's planting. But a favorable retake, despite Anja being low, ramziiN is lower. There's a kit, there's some utility. It's doable.
It's just one flashbang to get them forward. Ismo and Anja actually get the kills. Suddenly, jenkon is thrown into a really difficult scenario. She's smoked off, has to blow the smoke and can't quite do it. Still hits the shot, and she thinks that's the diffuser, but it isn't. Josephine's been sticking it the entire time, and Astralis robbed the round right under from NIP's nose.
Oh, that's so unlucky for jenkon. Oh my god. She played it all perfectly. The HE4, the spam through the smoke. She gets the kill. And of course you think that's the bomb, the diffuser, because it's exactly where she was spamming. They happen to line up and it's a real, yeah, get down, Mrs. President. So, well clutch for Astralis. They finally get one back the other way. Feels like a lot of those situations have gone the way of ramziiN and NIP on the other side. So, 11-11. NIP used a timeout. Astralis' money woes don't get any better. They're working with pretty much the same buy as they had the round previous. Get to see how this round transpired. Anja with that second kill was massive. Didn't feel like she had any right to get it. And we get to see this one back. Yeah, of course you think that's the bomb diffuser.
Well, I'll be honest. I feel like that nade is misthrown. I feel like it was intended to completely blow open the smoke, and then she would have definitely known.
Yeah.
So I think that's a little bit unfortunate. Despite winning that round, Astralis do not have the best weaponry and the best arsenal coming into this. A couple of MP9s, a FAMAS, limited utility. ramziiN's the one wielding the scope weapon. There's not an awful lot here to show for winning the round.
Clutch after clutch. Who will be holding the bag at the end? It's a group up at B once more. NIP's intentions are clear. Oh, great way to find that first kill. Aurora drops the smoke to stay alive. Qiyarah over the top. Actually can't win the fight out. Aurora's so low, but she still finds another. How has she managed that? But jenkon's lurking middle is everything. Finds the kill, and it's Josephine. Another clutch required. Being held by the AWP. ramziiN, phenomenal.
That is a fantastic angle, by the way. She was on top of the sandbag, peering over the tip of the smoke. Holding that one exact angle. She knows she got the support from the left-hand side. This is how it opened up. Anja just slightly just fell off the double box and allowed herself to protrude around the corner. It's Aurora with the clothesline, though. And there's that angle I was just talking about. NIP, 12-11. No money for Astralis. And unfortunately, I think this might be how it ends.
That is unfortunate. We'll talk about why, if it does go that way. Well, we can look at the kills and you can kind of see why ramziiN is having a game. Anja has gotten down close. Aurora needs to be here to support her because they're pretty aware of the possibility, given the smoke was down. And Qiyarah, thorough. Aurora has to just drop the smoke, try and play defensively, try and get ahead of it, try and get a kill. It's damage. Oh, that's damage.
It is, but also keep your eye on Naomi, because she's working up A right now as Josephine was thinking about leaving gap. So this fight really swings the round back in NIP's favor, because that's going to pull rotates. And NIP can take this bomb absolutely anywhere. 45 seconds left. A two-player advantage as well. Ismo has to go and check, and Marie's just going to walk over and support. And that's not going to help anything.
Yeah, difficult. Incredibly so. Marie might catch this one leg player. Maybe. How the movement is messing with her. Naomi's just running back and forth, keeping her guessing, then firing the bullet to the back of the head. NIP winning out Vertigo 13-11. I'll be real with you. It didn't feel like that was going to be the outcome, so hats off to NIP.
Yeah, but I'll be real with you. I'm actually very impressed with the performance, obviously for Astralis, but for NIP. Because if you think about it, this is probably not the outcome